When I was about 18, 57 years ago, yeah, I'm 76 in August. As a young girl of 18 in 1953, I was walking the beach of Oceanside, California for years, and for hours, for hours. I stood looking out far into the Pacific Ocean. It was so wide. It was so deep. I stood wondering what lay beyond. I felt a drawing and a pulling. You're going to feel a drawing and a pulling. As I read these prophecies today, you're going to feel the Spirit of God drawing you and pulling you to come home to Him first, and then be obedient to Him second, and then to do the perfect will of God third. And then you will be in the delight of your heart when you follow after Jesus Christ. Remember, the Son never did anything but what the Father told Him to do. Jesus always said, God, what do you want me to do? And when they said, Jesus, you're good, He said, no, my Father is good. He took a humble place as a servant. It was so wide and deep, the ocean, I stood wondering what lay beyond. I was only 18 now. I felt a drawing and a pulling and a deep spiritual knowledge that someday I would cross the sea to an unknown future awaiting me. I looked at the world map and I discovered Hawaii was directly across the sea from Oceanside, where I stood on the beach. Hawaii is where I went 15 years later as a young married lady, 33 years old, with 3 children and 1 more on the way. And I've been blessed to live here for 42 years. In my heart of hearts, I believe God intended me to become a missionary to the Hawaii Islands. One night, at the age of 18, I had a dream that I was on the beach on my knees, digging with my hands in the sand, looking frantically for lost treasures. After finding them, I was so excited. I found pure sterling silver utensils in the sand, knives and forks, all priceless treasures, all beautifully made, practical, useful, eating utensils that were priceless. There they laid on the sand, shining in the sunlight. I found them. I interpreted this dream as to why I've been living here in Hawaii these past years. The priceless treasures of silver that I found were Hawaii's people. Hawaii's people are not only beautiful and of sterling quality, but they serve God wonderfully. As useful, beautiful, shaped utensils in the hands of the Lord. And they know how to royally feed God's people at His table. Plus they shine out like silver on the bright sunlight. In the bright sunlight, they reflect the aloha sunshine to all the world. You are called here in the islands to reflect the glory of God. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine like the stars in the firmament forever. Win souls. That's the key to the heart of Jesus, is to win souls. He thirsts and hungers after more and more people to come to Him. This prophecy was given to me. My eye is upon my people. I love you. You are the precious treasures buried deep within the ocean. You know how much treasure hunters prize old things they find hidden deep in the waters? Well, you, my people, are like my treasures buried deep in the depths of the earth. You shine like pure gold in the green waters. So often, my children, I hold you close to my heart like treasure found. I treasure you above all that is in your lovely world. Did you hear what he said? This is prophecy now. I treasure you above all that is in your lovely world. You've been sought and bought with a handsome price. My dear son Jesus paid the price on Calvary that I might claim you as my own. Many of you out there, Jesus is talking to your heart. He's claiming you. He says, you're mine. Why do you follow after the things of the enemy? Why do you run after those things in the world? You're mine. I have a plan for you, a wonderful plan for you. Yes, I know you're going through troubled times. Yes, I know it's hard. I know what's happening all over the world. But Satan is not in charge of the world. God is. Remember that. Get the bigger picture in your mind. Because we just say, oh, the enemy is just running the whole world. Everything's going bad. No, no, no. God is in charge. In my heavenly kingdom, I have streets of gold that look like a sea of shining glass. I have lovely stones and jewels and pearls in the gates of heaven. But my dears, there is no more precious treasure on earth or in heaven than my people. Someday soon, after I've found all my buried treasures, we'll be together. And you'll lean your weary hand on my breast. You'll lean your weary head upon the breast of the Lord and find sweet peace and perfect rest. You look into my eyes, and all the years of pain will be forgotten. Why are we on the air? Because we want to share the love of God with you. It's so great. Maybe you know a little love from a husband and wife, children, life, people, friends. But until you know the great love of your life, you know nothing. I know nothing until I have His love covering me.